Hey! Welcome to my home. Follow me, I will show you my room. This beautiful bread box is my kitchen. Inside my kitchen, it's just very basic necessities. Down here, this is my dishwasher, my washing machine, and my shower. And I use these two buckets for all of that. They come in very handy. I have a simple table, and then just my stove where I cook, and the refrigerator. And very fortunate out in the village, this homestead is hooked up with electricity, so we are able to have an electric refrigerator. Some volunteers have the gas refrigerator. Inside here is my 10 by 10 foot jail cell that I have turned into my home. As you can see, just another basic necessities. We have the bed and the dresser, and you just kind of have made it a little home. So it's always an adventure going out to the toilet. You know, it's quite a ways away from the homestead, but you know, it's a good thing that it's far away. This is the lovely toilet. When I first came here, there was just a hole in the wall, and they took a metal bowl and they turned it upside down, and they cut a hole in the top. We decided that wasn't working, so they came in and they made a very nice toilet. This is my doorway into my house. This is just our little area where we have our water tap. If you're lucky, it's on. If you're not lucky, you will be fetching water a couple hundred yards at the school. This is where we pound the mahangu into the grain, and then, you know, we cook the porridge or the oshima, and you use this big thing and you know, pound it. Mostly the women are the ones that do that. Sometimes I jump in and make people laugh, and so yeah, that's how we eat. This is where the hello, man. This is where we cook our food every night. Sometimes if it's raining, we cook the food here. What Meme is preparing, and here is the Oshinkundu. Porridge. And this is just the porridge, the mahangu porridge. And so what I showed you where they stomp the grain, it comes in and makes the very fine grain. It's nice. And as you can see, here she is working. Smaller girls have smaller poles, and you know, she just works and pounds the millet into a fine grain, and it becomes the mahangu flour. This is my cuckoo. Kapanao cuckoo. Tala, oshilumbu. She's great. She'll get out in the field and she'll hoe with the family. She's very strong still, and you know, sometimes she'll get her cane and she'll tell me to go collect the goats, and I'll tell her that I'm tired and I'm a teacher, and so we go get the little boys to collect goats. When it's very hot out, this is just a nice place to just come and sit under the tree in the shade. This is just a storage, just to keep things dry. Sometimes we'll bring the mahangu that we've pounded to keep it dry. Here's all our storage. So, you know, this is where you keep the mahangu, and we could live off of this maybe for a year, probably more, depending on how the harvest is. If it's a good harvest, you know, the more mahangu you have, then the more you can have for, you know, a year or maybe 2 years. We're going to start cultivating in maybe a month, but this is where we keep the food. Here is all the marula seeds. We went through the marula season and we were drinking mogongo and oshiwa, and you save the seeds and then you take the seed inside of the seed out and you eat that as well. Cactus with the prickly pear. Sometimes you can find a nice one on there and you can knock it off and eat the prickly pear. Back here is my own garden. I had to build shade to block it, otherwise many of the vegetables just die because the sun is too intense.